Hello everyone. Are you ready for today's session? Great. I'm so happy to hear you all. Let's talk about today's session. I can guarantee that today is going to be a very enjoyable and entertaining and interesting session for you all. Yes. Today again I'm going to talk about 10 minutes daily activities which you can do every single day, at least for 21 days, to improve your communication skills, to improve your English fluency, and to improve your confidence. So let's get started. Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you out to speak English fluently and confidently. I'm sure my sessions are really helping you out, guys. I get a lot of comments and I'm really happy to hear from you guys. When you tell me that you can't speak in English but you're trying to practice what activities I am trying to say, or I tell you, I really feel very satisfied and very happy that something, if it's helping you guys somewhere, and it's definitely going to help you guys. Please take it very seriously. Start using these activities, small activities. Start utilizing 10 minutes of your everyday time to speak English with these activities. Trust me, you will enjoy, you will improve your English learning, you will gain more knowledge, you will come up with a lot of other skills as well while doing these activities. And of course, you will be fluent and confident in English. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, guys, please subscribe my channel, support my work, let me know what else you need from my side, what topics should I discuss with you, and please like and share my videos for maximum reach. Well, today I'm going to talk about tongue twisters. Yeah, so when you are in the process of learning to speak English, you need to focus on your pronunciation, right? And you should know a lot of words which are used, how they are pronounced, what they mean when it is a similar word. So when two words are similar, how to pronounce it, how to use it, and what it means, you will get to know with the help of tongue twisters. And this is fun, guys. There are lots of tongue twisters you can find on internet, and you can, there are a lot of videos also where you can see how the person is speaking it or how the person is practicing the tongue twisters. I will give you just 2 to 3 examples. I'll tell you how to speak those sentences which are tongue twisters. So guys, get ready. I'll speak up and then you practice with me. I'll give you 1 minute or 30 seconds. You can also practice along with me. I'll mention it here on my screen so that it's easier for you to pronounce, to speak, okay, or practice it. The first one is, she sells seashells by the seashore. Once more. She sells seashells by the seashore. Now, here, she, the second word is sells, the third word is seashells, and the last word is seashore, right? So that is why it is called a tongue twister. These are all pronounced, these are very similar sounding words. She sells seashells, right? She sells seashells. You're understanding what I'm trying to say? How similar it sounds, right? That is the twist. If you start speaking or practicing these tongue twisters, it will be easier for you to pronounce all other words in English and to understand the difference between those words and understand the context and meaning it is used. So that is why tongue twisters are very important. Take it as a practice session, guys. It's very interesting. You will really enjoy this. Start repeating it a little faster. If not faster also, you just try to speak it at your own pace. It's just every word is different and every word is pronounced differently. So make sure that you pronounce every word as it is, or what the word is. Don't mix it with other words. That is the key. Okay, coming to the second one. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Right? So here, scream means we all shout. That is the meaning of scream. Okay. And ice cream is ice cream, of course. So you can repeat after me. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. See, isn't it fun? I really love doing all these activities. So it's quite a fun. You will get used to with the language, used to with the words, and your tongue movement, your lip movement, your muscle movement, everything. It will help in all these movements to speak English, in getting used to with the pronunciation and speaking these words. The third one is, this is also very interesting. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. Now, when I'm saying it slowly, it's very easy. You can say that. But if you start practicing it a little faster, like, I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. If you speed up, you will mispronounce it. So that is the catch here. That is why it is called tongue twisters. If you're able to speak it fastly or at a good pace, at a good speed, you can speak anything, any word, you can pronounce any word, you can speak any sentences very fluently and confidently. Without any hesitation, without mispronouncing the word, or without mixing the words. It will be easier for you. Things will be very easier for you if you start practicing these. So what you can do is, maybe once a week, you can just start practicing 3 to 5 tongue twisters once a week. You take some time, once a week you start practicing these tongue twisters for 10 minutes. 5 you can take, or 5 minutes you can practice these tongue twisters. Take 5 tongue twisters and start practicing it. It will help you in many ways. The movements, the pronunciation, and understanding of the words. Different words which are very sounds, which have similar sounds. Great. So I'm sure you will like this. There are lots of tongue twisters available on the internet. You can just go download it, or you can just copy paste it on your WordPad or anywhere, whatever you like to. You can just open your mobile and search for tongue twisters, and you can start practicing from your mobile as well. That's not a big deal. So you can use whatever resources, however you want to use it, and to just practice these tongue twisters. It's fun, it's very interesting. You will enjoy the process basically. Once you're used to with the sentence, start reading it out loud faster. That is the real test, that whether you're able to pronounce each word correctly or you are just mingling it. That is the fun part. So anyways, moving on to the second activity, which is also very interesting. I'm going to talk about podcasts. Podcasts are very good means of gaining knowledge. Now, why I say that? I really love listening to podcasts. Whenever there is a free time, I listen to a lot of celebrities, a lot of eminent personalities. I listen to a lot of topics which I am pretty much interested in. Okay, and I listen to a lot of influencers also, a lot of people who have achieved a lot, like industrialists or techies, and a lot of people. I listen to a lot of people, polyglots are people who speak a lot of languages. Okay, so I listen to a lot of people, a lot of different topics. When you start listening to podcasts, it will really make you very curious to know more about a lot of other things. So they're topic wise, they are people wise. Podcasts are available on many different topics. There are question answer sessions, there are a lot of things which are available, like people are talking about a lot of issues, a lot of things around them, their life, their journey, their a lot of other topics which are related to humans, planets, earth, etc., etc. I mean, you name it and you'll find the podcast about it. So whichever is your interest, whatever you are interested in, topics or persons or people or whoever, just go and search for that and start listening to podcasts. Now, what you have to do while listening to podcast? First is enjoy the process. Listen to what questions are asked, what answers people are giving, and how they're talking, what they're answering, try to understand what they mean out of it, right? Get to know their idea. So first start doing that. Once that is done, you are able to understand what they're speaking, how they speak. So once you're able to make out these things, the next step is, what you can do is take those questions, what is asked, and start answering those questions. You start answering those questions when you have listened to those podcasts. So you have that knowledge, right? Now you know what answer is given to that question. You know that. Now what you can do is ask those questions to yourself and start recording it. Maybe you can switch on your camera or your audio recorder and start recording your answers, like what you are going to say. If you have a new idea, fresh idea, well and good, not a problem, that will be great. And if you don't have any idea about it, if you want to copy that person, do that. There's no harm in copying somebody. It's a good way of learning, right? It's a good way of learning. If you're imitating somebody, it's good. You can just answer what the other person has answered right now. Okay, but then that will be in your own words, because you won't be able to copy the exact words, right? Exact sentences. So it will be a good practice session for you to answer those questions on your own. This is the first thing. So this is what you can do. You can start answering those questions. That is the best part of listening to a podcast. You can start recreating that environment for you and start speaking. You have the list of questions, you have everything, every information related to that topic, and then you can speak about it, right? You just have to imitate. That is the best way you can learn to speak a language, learn to practice a language. Coming to the third one is translation. Now, I also say, and you have heard a lot of influencers, a lot of YouTubers say, a lot of teachers, a lot of people say that when you're learning English, stop translating, right? Stop translating in your native language and start thinking in English. You have heard that, right? Now, what I say, the opposite of it. You start translating. Now, there's a catch. How you have to translate? You don't have to translate in your minds. What you can do is, if you're listening to any piece of information in your mother tongue, in your native language, okay, or you're watching something, whatever, you're watching a news, or you're watching a story, or you're watching any series or serials or movie or anything, whatever you're watching in your mother tongue, what you can do is, for 10 minutes, what you can do is, whenever somebody speaks something in your mother tongue, pause the video and start translating it in English. So whichever video you're watching in your mother tongue, you can do that. You are free to do that. Go ahead and do that. But what you can do is, whenever somebody has said something, pause that video and start translating it in English. The same sentence. Start the video again. Whenever the other person speaks or the next sentence is spoken, again pause it and write it in your own words in English. Okay, do this exercise at least for 5 minutes, not 10 minutes if you want to do. At least for 5 minutes you do this, and another 5 minutes you can listen to it, that's fine. Or 10 minutes is also not a big time, right? So you can do this. It's 5 minutes, 10 minutes activity. So whatever the person says, whatever the piece of information you're hearing in your mother tongue, start translating it in English. That is the best way to learn a language, a new language, and to be fluent and confident in it. Reading and writing and speaking. These three are interrelated, right? Writing also helps you a lot, guys. When you will write something, you will know how to write it, how to make a sentence. You are making a proper sentence out of it, right? While you are writing something. So you will get to know the usage of words, the sentence construction, and you'll be able to think faster. If you get the practice of writing, it will help you to start thinking faster also. So guys, take these advices from me. These are really easy, quick and interesting activities. Nobody will ever tell you, and it really helps. It has helped people in my sessions, and I'm pretty sure it is going to help you guys as well. Take it seriously. Take out 10 minutes every single day and start performing these activities seriously without any excuse. And after 21 days, you're going to see the difference. Take it from me. See you. Bye-bye.